Ellie from Facebar, and today I am going to be talking to you about the new Powerbright Dark Spot Serum from Dermalogica. Exciting new product. They have made a statement saying that there are visible results in as little as 7 days, which is really, really promising. Anybody who suffers with hyperpigmentation would be very, very excited about this very promising product. So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into more about it. So firstly, let's get into pigmentation. We have our hypopigmentation, which is little or no production of melanin, and that is when we would see patches that are completely pigment free, so really, really light patches. And then we have our hyperpigmentation, and this is the overproduction of the melanocyte cells, and this happens in clusters, and that is when we see darker areas and patches within the skin. So depending on your skin tone, whether you have a light skin or a dark skin, these will look different, but they're essentially doing the same thing. So pigmentation is a negative response from your skin cells due to something affecting the skin. So for example, with UV, when that's allowed to penetrate the skin, that sends little alarm bells to the cells that are trying to protect the nucleus and the DNA. So they will release melanin as an umbrella to protect the cell. And this is what tanning is, or darkening of the skin is. So depending on what skin type and skin color you have already, will be whether within the melanocyte cells it is your eumelanin that is being responded, or your pheomelanin. So it's really quite straightforward. In lighter skins, pheomelanin can make it look red, like red purpley patches, and with a darker skin it's more typically eumelanin, which will be more of a brown or a black patch of skin. So it's the same response, it's the same science behind it. It just will look different on all of us depending on what skin tone you have. So we know we don't particularly like it when it happens, so what can we do to protect it? So this is all going to come down to the triggers. Now, what triggers hyperpigmentation? There are many triggers. This is what the biggest annoyance is with pigmentation, is how many triggers there actually are. So stress is a trigger. High cortisol can get these cells all stimulated and releasing the melanin. We also see it with our hormones. So if you're young and you're on a contraceptive pill for the first time, you can quite typically see pigmentation there. We do also see it when we're pregnant with the melasma across the face, or sometimes on the tummy as well. Menopause, obviously, that is a huge hormonal change within our bodies, and we can see an increased amount of melanin being produced. We've then got our post-inflammatory trauma response to the skin. So what that basically means is anytime our skin goes through a trauma, so that could be an insect bite, that could be a breakout, it could be when you've knocked and injured your skin. We know part of that healing process, we are going to see that hyperpigmentation, and that is going to linger. That is what is so annoying. It lingers for so long. I know people who suffer with acne, it's almost more annoying than the breakouts themselves, is how long they have the post-inflammatory pigmentation for. So we know that it's really, really annoying. UV is obviously the number one cause of pigmentation, and that is something that we do need to protect our skin and our cells from, because that type of free radical damage, it will penetrate and it will stimulate the cells instantly, absolutely instantly. So if you're getting into treating your pigmentation, you are going to, regardless of your skin type and color, you are going to want to protect from UV, because it's going to stimulate it regardless. So that is another important factor. Melasma from pregnancy. This product is pregnancy safe, which is good news. So with melasma, we are expecting to see it temporary. So it's entirely up to you and how much it bothers you. I know when I carried my first child, I had it all across my tummy and very lightly across the face. So I was quite happy just to rock it as part of being pregnant. It wasn't that prominent. It did fade after I gave birth. I think it lingered a little bit from breastfeeding. And, you know, for other people, if it knocks your confidence and that is something that you do not want to be dealing with on top of being pregnant, this product will reduce the appearance of it, and it is pregnancy safe. So that is really, really nice for anybody who is not dealing with their melasma very well through pregnancy. it is safe to work on there. For those of you that want to learn a little bit more about the melanogenesis system, which is the whole how we release melanin and all of that, there is a really cool widget Dermalogica have made, and it is hyperpigmentationexplained.com. Just pop that into Google and it will actually help you identify which pigmentation you have, the triggers, and it will teach you a lot more about it as well. So that's a really cool little widget for anybody that is interested. If you do find yourself in the category of you have hyperpigmentation and you would like to do something about it, then you are going to be very interested in this new product. So why have Dermalogica come to the conclusion that we can see something so rapidly with this product? What is inside this bottle? Well, inside this bottle, so there are two key ingredients that act as inhibitors in the skin. So that means they can work together to shut down the production of melanin, or at least start to normalize it. And those are hexylresorcinol and niacinamide. These are the two powerhouse ingredients that are going to work together to really normalize that melanin production and how it transfers through the cells as well. So it's really sciencey. They've really been working in the lab with this one. Those are the two ingredients that are going to give you those really fast results. And for the rest of the ingredients that are in here, we are seeing the shiitake mushroom, which we know is a beautiful brightener on the skin. We have our blackcurrant oil and our peony flower, which again, they are also brighteners on the skin. And we have our Indian ginseng. Now, Indian ginseng is an antioxidant, and it helps with the anti-pollution effect on the skin. So with this product, we are saying you only need to use this once a day. This is really strong and really concentrated. There is no need to use this more than once per day. Now, because of the Indian ginseng, it would make more sense for you to use this as part of your morning routine, because it is going to give you a protective film against pollution, and you're just not going to take advantage of that if you're using this in the evening. It's that simple, really. So once per day, 1 pump, no more. Having said that, you don't have to use the whole pump. If you just have sort of areas of pigmentation, you can just, literally spot use it on the areas you want to treat, in which case this is going to last you a lot longer. But if you were treating the entire face, 1 pump is going to look like this. Okay, so this is really lightweight, as you would expect from a serum. It spreads really far, and I can literally take this all the way up my arm. It is absolutely amazing the way that spreads. It smells incredible. Whenever you're trying products, you have to smell it, don't you? So 1 pump to treat the whole face, and I would suspect that that can even spread down across the décolleté as well. So 1 pump, we're looking at around about 142 or 3 uses. So assuming you were going to use the whole pump once per day, about 5 months, this is going to last you. Obviously, if you're just treating certain areas, it's going to last you even longer. So that is really good. This is retailing for £89, but as I said, it is going to last you quite a long time. I do have some samples of this product. If you're interested in trying it and you would like to have a sample, then please message me, and if I've got them, I am more than happy to post them to you. If you have any questions on pigmentation and you need a little bit more help in identifying yours, obviously you can use the widget. You can speak to Dermalogica via their website and speak to a live therapist, or I am at the moment working virtually over the phone. All the rest of it, I'm not due here in the UK to open until the 12th of next month, so I am very available at the moment, and I'm very happy to assist you on your skincare journeys. I will leave my link below in the comments for you to click through and take a look at the Dermalogica website if you need some more information. But as I said before, I'm always available to contact via YouTube, Facebook Messenger, Instagram direct messaging. Just check out Facebar Bristol if you want to get in contact with me.